Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I am Phil.
I'm Julie. And this is Mavis.
She's got a lot to say. I suspect that Mavis will be involved frequently this evening, although she's just getting cozy over there. Good job, Mavis.
She
Good
took
girl.
over my little stand here so that we're making it very difficult. There's just paws everywhere.
Multiple computers on the table, multiple paws on the computers. That always goes well. So,
No.
What are we doing here tonight? We are here to celebrate
You.
I was just going to say it's Monday, but
It's
it is
Monday.
my birthday week, and I'm very excited to be here with all of you, to celebrate with all of you. We don't do enough live streams, and so tonight seemed like the right idea.
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, any idea is a good idea. Not any idea, but
Almost any idea is not a good idea.
But having a live stream on Mondays to
Sure.
celebrate the person that makes this channel happen, because
Oh,
it's certainly
I
not
appreciate
me.
that. That's very nice.
I barely show up.
First off, let me get this going here. I'm going to get this banner up there,
Yeah.
because I want to share exactly. I want to give something away on my birthday, and so my birthday live stream, and I have to refer to the photo because, of course, I didn't bring one up to have over here, but it consists of 5 2-ounce samples of the very first Old Forester bourbon pick that I ever sat in on. It's the only Old Forester barrel strength pick that I've ever enjoyed without ice or water. 4 Roses 2022 limited edition, Russell's Reserve 15, and Stag Batch, I believe it's 17, Stag Junior, 128.7 proof. You can look that up if you're wondering. And last but not least, Thomas H. Handy Sazerac Straight Rye Whiskey, released 2022. So this flight is made up of what I thought were the best whiskeys in our collection that are also really hard to find.
Yeah.
So we're only giving away one of them because we love these whiskeys, but we wanted to do something special tonight. So that's what it is. It's 5 of the rarest, hardest to get, most delicious whiskeys that we're aware of. So there you go.
That we have.
Yeah.
Not that we're aware of, just that we have.
Let's say hello to some people that are in the house. We got 35 people watching right now. Can you believe it?
I can't.
If the internet holds out here in Bend, Oregon, we're all going to have a great time together.
Mondays, man. Who knew?
Yeah. Kathy Huey in the house. Russ D in the house. By the way, Russ and Heather, who I saw a little bit down below, they were at High Wire Distilling today.
Love them.
With Kurt and Trenton from SLB Drinks doing a little appearance down there. Those guys selected 2 barrels. So that's one thing that we're going to taste tonight is our High Wire pick.
Yep.
And we'll get into a bunch of stuff. We're even going to make an announcement publicly tonight of 2 more barrel picks.
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
And they're coming very soon. Matter of fact,
They're coming hot.
I have footage of them being bottled today. It's happening, y'all. It's coming quick. James G in the house, and very much enjoying that Still Austin Rye, and so are we. We'll get into that tonight for sure. DK Tucker, great to see you in here. Julia Komanecki, of course. Eric C. and Ruby Heart 921. JG in the house. Beerbird in the house. And Peach Coke with a lot of capital letters there. Mark Warner, great to see you. Yeah.
Should we sing to you?
I don't want that.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Katie Two Cats in the house. Rich C. Stacy, we assume, is in the neighborhood. Whiskey Notes, great to see you. Marty, Kim F. My goodness, Sugar Kitty. Everybody's in the house tonight. I'm having such a great time reading names. Tim Gallivan, Huntley, Illinois. How about that?
Yes.
It has been a long time. Top Dog in the house. Oscar in the house, sipping on that Still Austin pick, of course.
Yes.
He was there that day. So was Tim. So was Tim and Terry, James G. We had a motley crew there that day.
We did.
Actually, not that motley. Everybody was very well behaved, if I'm honest.
True. I was probably the least well behaved because I had to drink a lot of Still Austin for that day.
Too many samples and then a 5-sip, and then we hung out all day. It was great, though. I see Richie in the house. I see Independent Joe. Great to see you. Tone Loke, cheers. Oh, that Trails End 10. If you like that, you're going to love what we have to say tonight.
Yeah.
Steve Manetta, good to see you. Ed W, cheers. And Don's in the house from Sun River. How about that?
Yes, love it.
All right. Beautiful week here in Central Oregon. The smoke has shifted from that cram fire, I believe it's what they call it.
That's
So
good.
we got here just in time to not have to deal with any of that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight. Can you tell? Talking fast.
You are.
I'm all worked up. Haven't had a single drink yet tonight. How about we kick things off with a little warm-up taster?
A little cheers.
Yeah, I'm settling in. I feel like I'm gonna be here for the duration tonight. You guys want to go? You want to go all night? Julie does not.
We have quite a few already.
Yeah,
we haven't had quite a few.
You can see all the whiskeys on the table here. Well, no, you can't because I've got the banner in the way. But there are 4 plus this one here, which is Iron Root Promethean.
Yes. So we've been trying to take advantage of the decanter.
That's right. Yeah, because otherwise we forget about it.
Well, I feel like, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, that when you have quite a few bottles on the shelf, you kind of just forget about them until like you move a bottle and you're like, I forgot about this. So, so we're trying to strategically pick things off the shelf that we do want to drink that we maybe forgot that we had. And
this is that one, 100 proof Texas whiskey from Iron Root.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thanks
Cheers.
for coming, guys. Now, I don't remember. Ooh,
that's great. Thank you very much, Marty. We appreciate you so much. You know, Marty is a guy that I like to text with now and again.
Yes.
And we exchange stories of goodwill and heartache amongst one another. And I just want to say, cheers, Marty. Love having you as a friend. How about that?
Oh,
isn't that nice?
You're just giving the
starting off with really.
You're going to start off
with niceness.
Your next year on a positive note.
Look,
goodwill to all.
Right.
Just like during the holidays.
It's basically Christmas in July for me right now.
Well, yeah, it basically is.
Taste and sensibility in the house. Cheers to you.
So today, Phil kind of alluded to this a little bit, but today we are going to drink through
all of the picks that we've made this year.
I didn't know how much we were going to give away right now without going through them, but yes,
we're gonna start off with cheers, Stacy. We are going to start off with the High Wire selection, which SLB just selected 2 of them today, apparently. Yes. And can't wait to sip that.
Definitely not going to be better than ours, though.
That one sold. No, they're going to be terrible compared to us. That one sold out for us in less than 24 hours. That's a new record for us.
Yeah.
So expect that SLB's probably going to sell out of 2 of those as well. Yeah, probably. And then we're going to move on to the Still Austin.
Yeah.
So if you have any of these bottles, of course, jump in, join us. Cheers, Heather. Thank you so much. You are in for tonight's giveaway. And then after that, we have our next 2 single barrels, which I will tell you more about when we get there.
Yeah.
I have video of them being bottled today. I can give you a rough estimate on when they're actually going to be in the store. And more good news, they're going to be in the store at the exact same time. So you can save potentially on shipping. And they're very exciting. I'm very excited about them, of course. We love making barrel picks. It can be stressful. And so we'll make an announcement about what is happening with these barrel picks down the road as well. So a lot to get to tonight. I hope that you all brought your drinking pants and some
drinking socks
and your favorite glasses. You know, it's important stuff too.
Yeah, I love it.
Ed just ordered the Still Austin Rye. Thank you so much for ordering it. I really believe that it's the best rye whiskey I've tasted this year, and I can't wait to get into it. I almost want to just do away with this Promethean.
Yes.
Because we've got, bigger, better things to get onto today. Not that I don't like the Iron Root Promethean. I think it's quite good. But all I needed was a taster to get things warmed up today so that we can really dig in.
Yeah. I was going to say, a lot of times we just go right into it. And then, you need that little palate warm up, that little get my flavor notes ready kind of situation.
Yes. And that's something you definitely want to do. You got to wake up your palate. Don't eat a bunch of spicy food during this. It'll be hard to keep up because we're going big proof for the most part tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julia. You are in, and the picks are fantastic this year. We're really proud of them. Kim, you are also in. Cheers to you. That looks like a comfortable place to hang out there.
I love that photo.
Yeah.
Want to be there? Maybe we haven't.
Oh,
Probably
Peach Coke
not.
forgot his pants. No problem.
Yeah.
You know,
can just Winnie the Pooh it. It's fine.
I assume you're at home, and if you're not, then maybe a little problem.
Then maybe
but for
you'll
now,
be
you're
calling
fine.
us in a little bit for some bail money.
Right. Yeah. Call us if you need bail. Yeah. Control pour. Thank you. Richie gets it. Cheers, Beerbird. Thank you very much. Beerbird, where in the world are you right now? You're on the road, I assume. One of our traveling buddies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that Stacy is tuning in from a hotel in Portland, and so she's.
She lives in the Northeast, though. Which Portland?
I think she's in Portland, Oregon.
Get out.
Well, because I feel like last time during our our Patreon live stream, she said she was coming this way.
Right.
If anything is true, it's that my memory is solid, and so. But
I'm always impressed by it. I am.
I do feel like that was.
She's in Oregon. She says Oregon. Look at Stacy.
I know, and I feel bad because we said,
Stacy, if you go in and win this flight tonight, we're gonna have
we're gonna drive it down.
We're gonna bring it to you in person in Portland.
You'd think, because everyone's always like, "Oh, it's got to be close." It's actually not that close to where we live.
No, it's a 4-hour drive.
But I would still do it because it is fun.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Or we can meet in Hood River, and that's a ding, ding, ding for later on.
Yeah. Beerbird's still in, I assume that's Massachusetts there, leaving next week for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds great. We just got back, of course, from 14 days on the road, which was great.
It was great. I took some much needed time off of
you did.
my
you never take
real
time
job. And I came back feeling refreshed. I saw people today at work and I was less angry than I normally am.
No stabbing?
No stabbing.
Yeah.
People were like happy to see me and I was happy to see them, and everyone asked how it went, and I said, well, I don't have an immediate anger problem right now, so I feel like it went really well and everyone behaved. So
honestly, pretty impressive stuff. Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm sweet as pie at work.
Yeah, you're the best. You are a little too sweet. Tone Loke, cheers, and you are in the house. And I just want to reiterate what these bottles are for those of you that may have missed it. I wanted to put it on screen, but of course I failed.
Was that what you were looking for?
Yeah, the five bottles in the giveaway tonight. It's 2-ounce samples, 5 2-ounce samples, one of each. Old Forester, barrel strength, barrel pick, the first pick that I was ever involved in. Four Roses, limited edition 2022 barrel strength. Russell's Reserve 15, the first batch that they released of it. Stag, I believe, junior batch, I think it's the fall 2021 release, 128.7 proof. And Thomas H. Handy Sazerac Straight Rye Whiskey. If you're wondering which ones of those were the best, we sampled just a tiny bit yesterday, and Julie definitely had some favorites.
Do we want to talk about it or do we not? I know we're going to get into some other stuff, but
you can just give them your top 2.
I immediately knew my number 1 was the Handy.
The Thomas Handy.
I'm not allowed to just say Handy.
I think we
not that kind of show.
Let's try to use proper names.
Okay,
I know the Shelf Turds are
also
also
live today.
They're also live tonight on the Bourbon Ranch channel. So we'll leave that to them.
Maybe that was just a
nod
to welcome back to Monday nights.
Yeah, we're doing great.
That was by far my favorite. Not by far. They were all amazing. And we never drink these bottles ever, obviously, because you always hold on to all of this stuff.
It's true.
You just hold on and you're like, I don't want to drink it. It'll be gone. And
Most
then
of
you
them sit
never
in the
do. And
closet.
then they just sit there, which is obviously a shame. My second favorite surprise to me, because I agree with you that Old Forester barrel proof bottles can be harsh.
Mm-hmm.
To say the least.
Mm-hmm.
They're always delicious, but you really got to work for that deliciousness because they are
they almost always need a little ice.
And that one was my second favorite, and I didn't even need to work into it. It was so delicious.
That one, they were kind enough at Trailhead Liquor to invite me in to be the tiebreaker vote for that one, and I was very excited about that. It was the first barrel pick I was ever involved in, and so that's why I thought it was a special bottle for this giveaway. Very happy to share it. Kevin says the best present is right next to you, and he's right. This refrigerator here has been working really well. We haven't had any problems with it at all.
One thing we don't have
it's a Whirlpool branded refrigerator, and you're absolutely right.
The cheapest we could find because it has to be small.
Peach Coke says it's been 15 days since Julie's last dabbing because she was on vacation for 14 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim and Teresa are excited to be in. We're excited for them to be in. We have we got to see Tim and Teresa. Well, Tim twice this year. Teresa just once. Lovely people. We enjoyed meeting them in Illinois and in Texas.
Yes.
So who else can say that they've traveled that far to see Phil and Julie from
I
the
don't
Bourbon
know
Van?
what you guys are doing, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, hang your hat on it and tell everybody.
Yeah.
We're very excited by that. So thank you for that. Stacy, cheers to Phil's birthday and potential delivery while I'm sort of local. Yeah, that's how it's done right there.
We're gonna DoorDash it without the delivery fee.
Right. I'm sure one way or another we'll figure out how to get the rig into downtown Portland there, wherever we are.
I know you're going through and people are coming through like crazy, and I
It's
really appreciate it. It's just like, it's so awesome. I would like to have a sip here of our number one. So let's talk about it.
Let's get started. It is this one right here, Jimmy Red Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the 100% Jimmy Red Corn Bourbon. For those of you that did get your hands on this, you know already it is the most well-aged at 7 years and highest proof at 124.8 proof that they've ever released a single barrel of at Highwire Distilling. At least it was at the time.
Yes. Who knows what was picked today?
I think they picked 2 6 years. So I think we may still have, the champ is here.
Oh, we outscored SLB. When can you say that?
Look, when you're good, you're good. We do know that we had some friends there today, Russ and Heather, who were there. Anybody else that was there, let us know. What did you think?
Also,
because Kurt's not super genuine.
Yeah, I know.
You meet him in real life and you go, oh, this guy's nothing like he is on YouTube at all.
Awful.
Just kidding. Of
He's
course,
the sweetest person in the entire world. I want to do major props, by the way, to Russ and Heather for wearing their Bourbon Van stuff to an SLB meetup. That's pretty baller.
Rock the vintage gear.
And the vintage with Norman on it, which really made my heart all warm.
The best. Absolutely the best. Thank you. Mark just wished a wonderful birth week, better than just a day. He's absolutely right.
Which is good.
Put him on the top of the list. Put him on the top of the list to win this.
Yeah.
Paul Kukul from Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Paul, how are you doing? How's your health? Feeling good?
The cat's really messing with my vibe over here.
She's kind of in the way.
She is very much in the way. I feel like I just keep like leaning in and out.
Can you hear Julie tapping out everybody's names?
I guess I should have.
The Toys for Mavis one. Appreciate that so much because
she definitely doesn't
she uses all of them.
Yeah, so that is an interesting point because cats generally, you buy them all of these toys and all they want to do is sit in the box, which yes.
Yeah, great.
They also just want to sit in that box. But anytime I like think about throwing something away, it's like the next day she's playing with it. She knows.
Yeah. She played with that pickle.
Yeah.
It says it's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal. Our friend gave it to her for Christmas. That was very sweet too.
Caddy, you are in and cheers. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll just do a couple more of these and then I want to get into the tasting. Which one are we actually sipping? Is it this one here on the right?
I know. There's a lot going on. The one on the right. So I put it in the Patreon glass. I actually for the first time ever, thought through what we were going to do here.
We've been doing this 5 years almost and Julie's getting it right.
Okay.
She actually's been editing lately.
I know 2 things that have happened. Normally we write down what glass we're using and what's in the glass. Duh.
True.
But I always face what the glass is towards us so that we can see them. And today I finally realized how idiotic that was.
Turn them so you can see the logo.
And I was like,
designs.
Maybe I should turn them so that you guys could see it. Never thought about that in the 4 years I've been pouring whiskey samples.
We've come a long ways.
Shut it down. But I also put the Jimmy Red in the Patreon glass specifically because we did a meet up there. And
what a great event that was.
Yeah, it was a great event.
That was a great time. I would love to go back to Charleston in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And that barbecue place we went to.
All right. So those who have the Jimmy Red, which like Phil said, sold out
23 hours.
It was slamming fast for us.
Insane.
And we really appreciate it.
Yes. James, thank you so much. You are in.
Oh, the cherry is so nice.
Yeah, this is It's really unlike anything else. It's so like musty but bright at the same time. That's kind of the balance I like for all of our picks this year.
If you're drinking along with us, let us know. Ooh, delicious. Let us know what you get out, what flavors you guys are getting out of it. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've had this one. I feel like we had a sip, a little taster when it first arrived again. But it also has a little bit of a tropical-y note to it, which I thought was really interesting on this one. It was one of the reasons I was kind of drawn to it a bit more. It had just a little bit of a different taste.
It was a sweet coconut.
Yeah.
That's what did it for me. I love that. A little bit of orange peel there. That's actually showing up more and more as we work our way down the bottle. Citrus, tropical. And the thing is, on the nose, you smell it and you go, ooh, this could be pretty dark and musty. And there's leather there for sure. The oak presence is big. But those bright tropical notes that balance this whole thing out, my goodness, this is delicious.
Yeah.
Great job.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah, this one was selected with the help of our Patreon community.
Yes. I just like it because I think there's just enough brightness there, but also a little bit of mustiness too. Like you said, like on the nose, you think this is going to be really musty. It's not, but there's a really good complexity in it. I just think they're doing really cool stuff there.
Yeah.
And I had never really heard about Highwire.
Nobody had before this year.
Until
it was Rare Bird 101 that turned everybody on to them, and now everybody's heard of them.
I know, and I love it. And I feel like one of our missions, right, is to like not discover, but like go to places that are a little less heard of. And if you live in South Carolina or North Carolina or anywhere on the East Coast, I'm sure that you've had their stuff and you've heard them. But like all the way over here, we hadn't. So I was really excited about it.
It's the mission of the Bourbon Band to travel, find distilleries, and share what we can find.
Yeah.
So that's one that made us feel really good because that whiskey is really good.
Yeah.
Rich C, thank you so much. You are in, sir. And look at here, Jackson Harloff just became a YouTube member of the channel.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jackson. We appreciate you.
Thank you. And a new Patreon.
And also a Patreon at that. Yeah. How about that?
Also, we just happened to run into them.
We did.
I guess it was 2 weeks now.
Yeah. And by the way,
fellow Oregonian.
Jackson gave us a fantastic tour that we are going to be sharing the full recording of a winery and distillery. We got the full tour from him, and we're going to be sharing that with our Patreon soon. I just haven't had a chance to go through and edit up the audio to make it sound good and do all the things. So I had a great time spending time with them.
Yes, so sweet.
Just ordered Julie Still Austin Rye pick. Thank you, Taste and Sensibility. We hope you enjoy these picks as much as we have enjoyed them this year. We try to do something that's different.
Yeah.
Because the world doesn't really need a whole lot more Wild Turkey Russell's Reserve single barrels.
Not that I don't love it.
Not that we don't love it. Yeah, but you can get those anywhere, right? So that's our goal, is to try and find something new. Obviously, Still Austin, we started talking with them 2 years ago about doing a pick together. Never could get it aligned. And then by the time we got that pick done, it's in every store now. Yeah. Which is kind of a bummer, based for us, just for our timing. But as far as distilleries that we would love to see be wildly successful, Still Austin, very, very near the top of the list. They were wonderful to us there. Christian is a great guy, and John Chappelle, head distiller there, is fantastic. And we all know that Nancy Fraley has her fingerprints all over that distillery, and she's fantastic.
And it was our fault that we couldn't get it together, because we wanted to go down there, and we just had to somehow get it moving in the right direction.
Exactly.
But speaking of,
this is so good.
The second glass here that we have in the Julie pour, and remember how I said I specifically picked glasses for the ones that we're sampling. This is the Still Austin Rye that is available currently at Shared Pour. At
Shared Pour, yeah. I suppose I probably should have put the link in here for folks that are looking for it. It might be in the description, but I don't remember if I put it there. Not very smart on my part if I didn't put it there. But if somebody wants to share that link in the chat, that would be great. Paul, by the way, asked about his health. He says he recovered from the heart attack and bypass surgery last November. Now just waiting for my hip replacement next month.
Jeez.
That's pretty cool. What are you going to have done next? What do you just working from the top down? Maybe
we're glad that
maybe a motorcycle wheel below the knees, just to
that'd be fun.
Yeah, why not?
We are glad you're here and that you're recovering. I just want to say the Still Austin, something that I never noticed before, which is kind of what's fun about drinking bourbon, whiskey, all the things. Very orangey on the nose now.
For the Still Austin?
Yeah.
That one, yeah, both of these became more orangey.
Yeah.
You know, G-Man.
Yes, out of Chicago.
He found a lot of orange when he got that bottle. He gave us a nice thorough tasting that we shared on Instagram. He shared it on one of our videos. I don't remember which, but he found a lot of orange on it, and that sort of was a new thing for my palate that I hadn't recognized previously on that bottle. But the more we have it, the more it gets oxygen in there and opens up, the more we find it too. So trust in G-Man when it comes to palates.
Absolutely. This was really fun. I feel like everything that we're drinking today has like a little bit of a fun story behind it. But Austin, Texas, obviously still Austin, Texas. Never been there before. Can't wait to go back.
Oh,
when they say Texas has the best barbecue, they're not lying. It was probably the best that I've ever. I don't have much to compare it to because they don't have good barbecue.
We had some really good barbecue on this trip. Charleston had some solid barbecue.
Yeah.
The Terry Black's in Austin was fantastic, and I know everybody's got their own opinion when it comes to barbecue. We even had great barbecue in Chicago when we were there, though.
I think the next channel we're gonna do is got to be food related, tacos and barbecue.
I am here for it.
We'll be 10,000 pounds, but
look, it's gonna be food and running based.
Yeah, we're gonna have to really half and half that one. It's gonna be full marathons to eat all the tacos and the food.
Richie Z, 100% accurate here. That's Trails End 10, the 105 proof, best bourbon I rarely see on shelves. So good, so good.
I've said this, I feel like every live stream that we've had, but I think Trails End 10 is now more widely available.
Yes.
But it is the one bottle that when people say we want to get something unique and different that maybe people haven't ever heard of or haven't ever tried, but we also don't want to spend, $150 on it. And we always suggest Trails End 10. I think it's very approachable, very delicious. And the flavors are really nice.
It's still in the neighborhood of, I believe, 60 to 65 bucks, which, if I had to choose between 1910 and that for the price point, 1910 is great, but it's 93 proof.
Yeah.
The proof point on that Trails End is 105.
Yeah.
And it's aged 10 full years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And before it goes into a Garyana oak barrel for finishing, not just staves, but the whole barrel. It's a special whiskey, very tasty.
Even I would agree. I mean, and I love the 1910, but I would agree with it. Like, there's just a depth of flavor there that you don't get with the 1910, and the same enjoyability though, the same delicious.
Oh yeah,
satisfying.
Absolutely,
I can drink it whenever.
Yeah, makes a great gift. Yeah, no doubt about it. Jackson, come on, just keeps coming at us, and now he's got Phil Nye the Bourbon Guy.
Love it.
Let's see here. What else is going on? We're way behind on catching up on the comments.
And we had to kind of get back into our live streaming. We're a little rusty because it's been not rusty, but rusty.
Beerbird says that we did our job and they're putting Highwire on the itinerary for the Southeast U.S. trip next year.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Tell Scott and Ann we said hello. Steve just ordered the Still Austin pick as well. That's right. Their dog is named Mavis, just like our cat.
I know, which I love.
Thank you, Steve. We hope you love it.
Yeah. Let us know how it is. Always let us know. Tell me how wrong I am, and then I'll be forever offended, and I won't be. It's fine.
We got you.
I'm the first one to say that everyone has their own.
Are you drinking the rye now? Did we move on?
I did.
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel like there's no rules.
No rules. We got a suggestion of tacos and pizza from Rusty. I don't dislike that at all. Yep. Kathy says, run for grub with Phil and Julie.
Kind of like that.
Put it on a t-shirt. Let's go. Mauricio from Chicago. Great to see you. Cheers. Thanks for coming out.
Cheers.
Melissa's in the house. Look at this. The Bourbon Van fam is out in force tonight on a Monday. I hope you're all as excited as I am. Phil, how much are you planning to hang out tonight? How long do you want to go for?
4 minutes.
No.
Phil was for a couple years now. I keep saying we should go out on Mondays, because we always live streamed on Thursdays, and Thursdays I feel like a day that people actually go out.
It's Friday Junior.
Yeah. And the weekend, especially if you have kids, like there's probably sports and like other school event type things. But Thursday seems like a day that people like to like hang out.
It's true.
And like with their friends and like go out. So he's like, we should take over Mondays, and then we just never did. But look, all these people are here. And
take over is a tricky way to put it. We are very small compared to everybody else going live out there. So we just wanted to be on a night that made the most sense for everybody. And Thursdays did for a while. And now Mondays seem to. There's nobody going live on Mondays that I'm aware of.
Also, nobody else.
Whiskey Channel had Mondays, and I mean, I wouldn't want to compete with them.
Yeah,
you know.
I saw on Instagram that they said the idea of, when you're young, little whippersnappers.
I don't remember that at all.
You always want to take off Fridays, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're off for the long weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But as you get older, like Mondays is a more appealing day because Monday everyone's back at work and doing all the things, and you can get all the things done. Whereas Friday, not everyone's off, but
a lot
like
of people are.
If you live in bed, it seems like everybody's off. But Mondays generally nobody ever takes off, and so as you get older, like Monday's a more appealing day, and nobody wants to go back to work on Monday. So it's a great day to have a live stream.
Yeah, totally agree. Yorktown, Virginia. John Shank, great to see you. Tim Doherty, thank you so much. Thursdays seem more relaxed, but Bourbon Van Monday is nice. Dusty Dan is the only live on. Bruzel goes live on Mondays. Never watched him.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about him.
Well,
heard about him. I see his thumbnails all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. Mark's getting a Still Austin Rye pick as well. Mark, you will not be disappointed. I truly believe it. I think you're going to love that. And that's this bottle right here. We didn't even introduce it. Still Austin Rye, the Bourbon Van pick, the Julie pick, if I may.
It's really sweet that you say that. And I suppose that I did end up making the final decision.
You fought for it.
I did fight for it. I feel like we've talked about it before. But even John Trappell, after I said which one I wanted, and Phil agreed. He's like, if that's how you feel, if you feel passionate about it, this is one we're going to get.
I wanted the one that just tasted like sweet butterscotch. It was pretty one note, but man, it was good.
There was another one that probably was more universally not entry level, but like a good entry. This one's very rye-tastic, so I will say that. Like, if you don't like rye, get it anyway.
Yeah, I think this one it's so flavorful, so well balanced.
Yeah,
super sweet, but also nice spice notes. The balance is great. And it's a 117.83 proof. It's 5 years aged, and it's 100% Bracetto rye. So both of our first two picks this year, the Jimmy Red and the rye, were 100% grain. Yeah. For each of their mash bills. Very basic. Jimmy Red bourbon and then the Bracetto rye. Yeah.
But I will say, when we picked this one, John Trappell, after we said this is when we're going to go, let's bottle it up. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
And then I said, if it was you, which one would you pick?
And he was probably blowing smoke, but that's fine.
No, because he loves them all. Like, they're all there. I'm sure they were all his babies, but he said he himself would have picked that one. So whether he was lying or not, it doesn't really matter, because I felt vindicated.
I thought that the Jimmy Red coated the best of our picks this year so far, and I'm now rethinking that. I think the Still Austin coats like crazy. I mean, there is a richness on that whiskey that is decadent, thick, high viscosity.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun lineup because they do the taste and aroma of these very different.
Man, I love that. I just want to sit with it. It's just dancing on my tongue right now. I'm doing that rye dance. Not a lot of them that do that, but I like. Yeah, that's nice.
When I first started drinking rye, I got the Pop Rocks thing a lot.
Yeah.
And I wonder if over time that dissipates. Every so often you get it again, but I wonder if you like get used to it.
Do you know I still get it on Old Forester 100 proof rye? That was the first bottle that I ever got that dance on my tongue on, and I still get it on that one. Do you want some? I'll get you a bottle
of the Old Forester.
I'll just grab it over here.
No, I don't need it. Yeah. I thank you though. It is your birthday though, so like if you said like let's do shots, I guess we're doing shots. Let's not do shots. It's only Monday.
I'll get the Malort out.
Yeah, no, we don't have any Malort.
So far as you know. Kevin Dirks in the house. Great to see you. That Julie pick, it's already down to 2/3, of course. Need to order that second bottle soon.
That's
blame you at all.
A great advertisement.
Yeah.
Got it down to 2/3.
By the way, it probably sounds like we're just constantly talking about that bottle now. You see it in the videos and everything. It was a yield of 192 bottles.
It's a lot.
It's a lot for us.
Yeah.
We are a small channel, and comparatively, the other stuff that we've released over the last couple of years have been like 100 in a yield. So we did get a lot of it, but it's also an excellent pick. So I'm not upset about that.
Yeah.
So if you've been waiting on it and you're going, oh, I don't know about the shipping cost, it is pricey. What we've been encouraging folks to do is team up with friends, family, see if you can order 3 or 4 of them at a time so that shipping cost gets broken down a little bit. We know it's not easy, that it's asking a lot, but we also think it's a special whiskey, and we hope everybody enjoys it as much as we do. So if you're sick of seeing it, also know it's not like a big profit thing. It doesn't really work that way.
Yeah.
Not for us, but we appreciate everybody that's gone out and gotten it, and we hope you love it.
Which is kind of a nice segue. I'm all about segues today.
Yeah.
Into what we're drinking in number 3, because
picturing those segues, like you ride on it.
Whatever happened to segues? Do people still have them?
The guy that started the company,
yeah,
he like went off a cliff on one. Like that's how
that's how
he died. Can you believe that?
It feels like one of those stories from history that you're like, there's no way this could, like, stranger than fiction, right? Or
fiction, nonfiction is always more interesting.
So it feels like somebody made that up, but also that possibly true. So I don't not believe it.
I'm not done with this Still Austin Rye just yet. Let's give it another minute of enjoying that. The cherry cola notes in here, a little bit of orange peel, so much good flavor in here.
Yeah,
I love this bottle.
So if you're not drinking along with us, because obviously not everybody has all of these bottles, and you definitely don't have what's in 3 and 4 for us, let us know what you are drinking, because we keep talking about future videos or like what people are drinking, what's new and unique, especially like in your area, like depending where you live and stuff. And we look at the shelves and we kind of like scour our local liquor stores and stuff, but I'm always looking for something that people are really passionate about that maybe you haven't heard about. So if you're one of those people, tell us what you're drinking. Even if you're not, just tell us what you're drinking anyway.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. Richie Z, I am a Leo. My birthday is actually on Wednesday.
We're going to a concert. Oh, I was waiting for Whiskey Punker to show up.
Oh yeah, he would like that.
I know, and it's so funny because we only talk to him on the live streams, and
sometimes on Instagram.
I assume that he likes punk rock music. And I don't know him, obviously, personally, but he just reminds me of like people we would have hung out with like in our early 20s.
I actually think that our paths did cross.
And possibly, and we're from like the same area and yada yada.
I am sure that our paths have crossed.
And Phil and I were very much into that scene.
I played in a punk rock band.
Yeah. So. Early in our youths. But for Phil's birthday, we are actually going to go see a band that Phil and I went on a date with, to. Were we even dating then, or were we just friends?
The first time we saw them, we were not dating.
That's right.
Yeah.
You contemplated. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to get into that story today. But we're going to go to a concert, which we used to love to do. I feel like every weekend was filled with like small venues, lots of concerts, music. You were playing. We would see our friends play in the bands, whatever. We probably just got overtaxed with that over like 5 years, and then like never went to concerts. And now we're like the old people that are like, let's just sit in the back, listen to music, and we never go. But we were actually going to a concert for Phil's birthday, and we're going to see a punk rock band and an Irish band. Wait, are they Irish?
They're both punk rock.
Yeah, I know, but
no,
they're from. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
From Boston.
They are from Boston. Okay.
Dane says, "What about horror stories from liquor-controlled states like Idaho? We should collect some of those. We should invite folks to give us their worst liquor store stories, because I think that could be fun.
Yeah,
it could be a good podcast even. Taste and Sensibility, sipping on a James E. Pepper decanter bottle. I just saw that bottle in Oregon for the first time the other day, and we were introduced to it by Melissa in South Carolina, of all places.
Yep,
and very much enjoyed that. I would not mind having that on the shelf." Dean Kamen invented the Segway, and he's still alive. He's based in New Hampshire, and he did some work with the university I used to work for. Then who went over the cliff? Somebody did.
Maybe he was the first person who tested the Segway.
Yeah.
They were really funny. They were kind of nerdy, I'll say.
Yeah, when you see like 50 tourists on them in Hawaii, you're like, I can understand why Hawaiians are not happy.
But I remember like in Chicago when they became like a thing, like people would take them to like all the museums or whatever, and so we would be driving through the city, Lakeshore Drive too, because we had the trail right there. Yeah, and we were young enough to be like anti anything that was.
Well, it went along with our punk rock still, motif.
Like, just walk, whatever, segways, and now we did.
What do you think we have the bus system for?
Kids these days.
Heather is drinking our Bourbon Van ASW Georgia Heartwood bourbon pick, which is delightful.
Heather,
we only got one bottle.
I'm going to take a moment of silence for a second because Phil and I literally were talking about the ASW pick yesterday or the day before, and it is one of my biggest regrets that we only bought one bottle. Like we got the bottle because we had so few bottles to sell that we didn't want to like take extra because we wanted you guys to have it. And I was like, we should have taken extra because now I don't want to drink it.
Should have done it. Yeah.
At least have one backup.
We learned our lesson though. I think we got 3 of the Jimmy Reds and we got 4 of the Still Austin pick. And the next one that we're gonna sip and talk about here, we're gonna buy a lot more than that. I'll tell you what it is in just a minute because the person responsible for it being bottled today has shown up. It's the Bartlemay herself, Caitlin, drinking 2 stacks Irish cream, which sounds absolutely delightful.
Sounds right up my alley as well.
Tone Loca is drinking a Green River M&J Match and Journey pick. Cherry Cola, so good. Green River pick. I never even thought about doing one of those.
Nice, I love it.
Still Austin Julie pick, of course, for James G.
Love it.
Whiskey sour with monkey shoulder. That's nice.
Whiskey sour, nice. Good Monday drink.
Coldplay has fun concerts for couples. Yeah, we could go to that. That'd be great.
I'm really enjoying that.
Yes,
I love like some of the comments
are
today.
So good.
And one of the things today was like, cameras are everywhere, which you already know cameras are everywhere because this is the society we live, but you don't really think about like how they really are. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah. We are seeing, the Dropkick Murphys with Bad Religion. That is the concert that we are going to. And it's going to be like on a lawn. It's an outdoor concert. It's an outdoor concert. The least punk rock location I could ever imagine.
Well, okay, so this is, I'm really interested.
Somebody asked me today, they said, oh, you're going to that show. Did you get seats? And I was like, seats?
No, we're not sitting.
No.
I'll be Julie wants to go. Lawn.
Julie wants to go straight into the pit. She will pick people up and throw them on stage.
There's no pit where we live.
No.
I wish there was. I probably would. It's like one of the concerts I probably would do that. Relive my 20s.
Yeah.
Or late teens, 20s. I don't know. I'm curious. Where we live is not a punk rock haven. No. I can't imagine a lot of people.
It's not a super musical haven, if I will.
No, I will say like people that we're friends with. And I'm really thinking about Rob specifically.
Yeah, I love Rob.
It's probably the only one that I know.
We call him Maverick.
Maverick, yeah, we call him Maverick. It's probably the only one that would even half consider going to the show with us.
I think Ryan's coming.
Really?
Yeah. Ryan, who gifted me a shirt today that I can't wait to wear on the channel.
We needed to. It's a little big. We're gonna shrink it on purpose, not on accident.
It's got a lot of
normally happens.
It's got a lot of folds in it too.
Yeah.
But that's that happens when you buy a shirt at a gas station. Okay, let's see here.
Sorry.
According to the Googles, in 2010, Jimmy Heselton, the owner of the Segway company, died in a Segway-related accident, fell off a cliff while riding near his home in England. So there you go. It wasn't the inventor.
Oh,
it was the owner.
Oh, well, that feels better. The inventor's still out there inventing cool stuff.
DK Tucker, we have actually discussed Bad Religion in the past, and yes, that's what's happening.
Yeah. Do you think there's gonna be like 12 people there?
No, I think it's gonna be pretty crowded.
I do too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I'll love it. I can't wait.
These are great bands. These are great bands that have been around forever that have a lot to say. They're a lot of fun.
I have a Social Distortion a t-shirt that I've hung on to. It doesn't fit anymore. When I bought it,
it still looks good to me.
Early 2000s. It was much smaller and it barely fit then, but I feel like
it probably just shrunk in the wall.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to try to rock it just to have some sort of camaraderie in it. That's as close
you got
to get.
Yeah, you got to bring it,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wear black on black.
I also don't want
It's
to be
just
that
black
old
t-shirt,
person that's
black
like
jeans.
trying to be like a young, cool person again.
Well, I mean, are you gonna wear your studded collar and belt?
No, I got rid of all that.
Okay, all right.
The belt,
The wristbands.
Do you know? I always really laugh. Like 90s fashion was really big last year with the young people. Sounds so old, but
the
like
young people.
But like I remember we walked past a high school, and literally it could have been like you and I when we were in high school. Like they were wearing all the same clothes, and I felt really happy about that.
Yeah,
but I
happy to see that the kids are still in Jean Co.
Yeah, but I did see that when like the black Hot Topic belts with the big like whatever that I used to wear.
Whatnot, sure.
Yeah, that has made a comeback.
Great.
I didn't think that it was going to. But
I think anything goes these days. If you're happy, you're happy. Mark has decided to have the rest of the Rockdown prize sample tonight. It is flavorful. That's a tasty one.
Wait, which one? Sorry. Oh, Rockdown.
Yeah.
Rockdown. That's a great name too.
Let's see here. Drinking Wild Turkey Jimmy's 70th. That's a very nice whiskey. Oh, Magoo's in the house. It's been a long time. Here's to you.
Michigan. I'm right on that, right?
Peach Coke's right there. We live in the whitest senior community in the Northwest. And you're right. Yeah, Magoo.
It is. The whitest senior. I feel like there's so all the young people can't afford to live here anymore.
Cheers to you, John, all the way from New Hampshire. We love it. What do you think of New England Barrel Company, John? What do you think? Let us know. Let us know all about it, because we definitely have some positive thoughts. We really enjoyed that whiskey that we tried from them.
That was another one that.
And you are in for tonight's giveaway.
Yeah, that was another one that was like in the back of the thing that we forgot about.
Yeah.
Goes to the circle back to the decanter story. That I took a sip of, and I was like, we should have been drinking this.
Should have been drinking it. Should have been drinking it all along.
Doing?
That one was a hot one, though. The longer we let it set, the better it seemed to get.
Yeah.
And now, if you will indulge me,
okay,
I just have a short, a little presentation.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That I think you're going to find interesting, especially for those of you who have, if you have awareness of what we started our single barrel program with years ago. We're going to go ahead and play it, and you let us know what you think of what you're seeing here, because we were so excited about this one. And yes, if you're wondering, these are our bottles being filled with our single barrel, and it's one of two that's coming from this same distillery.
How fun is this process, by the way?
It's beautiful.
This is the first time I saw this. This is really fun.
It's fun to watch. And perhaps, I don't know if it's most important, but very important is that one of them is a barrel strength bourbon, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. And the other one, our Patreons already know about it. We will tell you when we get to it.
Yes.
Shortly.
That was beautiful.
Because I'm so excited about this last one.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that news for last tonight.
Oh, as should. Yeah.
I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. And yeah, there's a bunch of people that already know.
Yeah. So Caitlin, thank you for sending that. I'm assuming it's from Caitlin.
That is from Caitlin. Yeah. Thank you so much, Caitlin. And let me tell you what it is. We only have a tiny splash left.
I know. I left Phil. I was like, do you want me to just pour them all in? He's like, no, save a little bit. Just
save a splash. Save ones for the turn. All right. Trails End 10-year single barrel cask strength barrel number 414, 121.3 proof. Took us a couple of hours to select this one. We actually took
better or worse.
We took a break. We took a break to let our palates recalibrate, because there were a couple that we could not decide between. There were 2 or 3 of them, I believe. We have the whole video recorded. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. It's seriously like an hour and 45 minutes of video.
Well, we had a good time. I mean, we always have a good time, but they're friends of ours. So then you have an extra good time. Like when you know people, then obviously, I mean, they've been with the Bourbon Van since the very beginning.
Getting free shipping. Yeah. You order them up. Yeah. You'll want, I don't know what the yield was. Caitlin, if you're on and you feel like sharing, feel free. If not, don't worry about it. The first one we did was so good. It was our very first pick, sold out in less than a week. Now that everybody knows how good this one is, I really think it's going to go quickly. But let's just go ahead and get into the tasting on that one real quick. Again, this is Trails End 10 single barrel, 121.3 proof, and one of the rarest bourbons you're going to find out there. Aside from our pick of this, I think they've only done one other pick that went to, I believe, Westmoreland Liquor. I think we might be the only other ones that have ever gotten a pick of this, and we're getting our second one, which is huge.
This will be, I think you said this will be on shared pour. So that was like a drawback to earlier when we were talking about the Still Austin. If you're going to get stuff multiple, we don't have a date when this is going to be released, obviously, but
no, we're targeting potentially, if everything goes perfectly, probably the second week of August, late in the second week, probably beyond that though. Shipping, it's such a black box and it takes so long. But we know that it's been bottled now because we witnessed it. These are,
it always makes me think of like Lebowski, like lots of ins, lots of outs. Like to get this stuff bottled and shipped out, and online and do all the things.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs. Gunderstruck. Richie Z got Gunderstruck with a hint that this was coming. Specs also did a pick, really, of the Trail Sand 10. That's wild.
Love it.
Russ gave Kurt and Trenton a sample of the original Trail Sand 10 today. I believe we have 1 or 2 unopened yet. We bought like a case of it when we released that one.
Well, because I loved it so much,
and we had no idea if anybody would actually buy it.
So I was like, might as well just buy a bunch. And now I'm really glad because we whipped through that first bottle in like a week.
This is
like, dang, this is really good.
This is all toasted oak and marshmallow on the nose.
Yep.
Lots of brown sugar. There is a hint of a nuttiness there. Think Elijah Craig barrel proof style.
Yep.
Milk chocolate. Want to sip this?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Coming out soon.
Great. Great oakiness. Good cherry notes there. The nose and the palate, like, they accentuate each other. Like the nose brings a big aroma to it, and the palate just kind of like eases you into it.
Man,
it doesn't describe anything. Sorry.
At 121 proof, you're thinking this is going to be pretty aggressive. It is going to command your attention in the best way.
Yeah.
Again, the focus for us was balance and unique bright notes on top of the well-aged mustier notes.
Yeah.
What I like about this one is all that oak, all that brown sugar, the toasted marshmallow, it's all there. But hanging around on the top of it is the sort of the note of the year for us. It's coconut again.
Yeah.
And I don't know if everybody likes that as much as I do, but I'm obsessed with it. I am so excited, and I'm just delighted that they allowed us to do another pick of this. Caitlin really fought for us there because it's not easy for them to get those things out there. So another huge thank you to Caitlin and the team. And DK Tucker, thank you so much. You are in for tonight's flight.
What I really appreciate about Trail's End is that I do like higher proof whiskeys in the sense that I do feel like you get more flavor.
Yeah.
Like you get a lot more richness. You get a lot more viscosity. The
Flavors
finish is usually a lot better. Not a lot better, but like can be a lot better. But sometimes the higher the proof, it can get astringent. It could be like really hot, like breathing like dragon fire, like, and you have to get used to it.
Yeah.
But what I always appreciate about the Trail's End, no matter what proof we're drinking, is that you don't get that.
No.
And I don't know why, it's a great balance of all of the flavors. I love the balance of like the fruit and the oakiness, a little bit of the char. It just is really nice.
It's a combination of things though that's doing that. It's the 10 years of aging. Yeah. It's the finishing in a Garyana oak barrel, not just the staves.
Yeah.
Takes the edge off of it. You're getting a high proof, super delicious, extremely well balanced, massively flavor bombed bourbon.
Yeah.
At a reasonable price. I love this stuff.
And I feel like it's like a good handhold to like our original one. So our original one, so they taste very different. So I'll just say that. Like if you're looking for that original one, this is not what that tastes like.
And when this does come out, we'll do a side-by-side tasting with maybe Patreons or something like that. So that everybody can, people that have it still, we can do a little.
But just as delicious. This one was really tough for us. We got 5 samples. Like Phil said, I think we narrowed it down to 3. Usually we're pretty good about narrowing down to 2 right away. And then it's just kind of like an A/B testing and seeing what we really kind of struggled with this one. Part of it was because I feel like we were having too much fun.
Well, the crazy thing is I'm tasting it right now going, what was I struggling with? This is so good.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of really, really fine samples.
Yeah.
Teresa's in the house. Great to see you. Thank you.
The nose really does have a little bit of that ECBP nose to it.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah. Eric C says, what was the price for the original Trails End pick? I want to say it was like $95 for that bottle.
And I was going to say it was $55. So
no, that was the Bull Run was the more affordable one.
Oh, you are right.
I cannot recall. I want to say it was in the neighborhood of like $90 to $100.
Yeah.
I actually believe that this one's going to come in a little bit under that.
Yeah.
All right, Oscar. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, you're right. The Bull Run was our super affordable. The one 50. I couldn't believe it actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think with like
phenomenal.
Yeah, with all the shipping and everything, it ended up being like 60.
Bull Run did us a real solid on that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they did that for everybody. But
you're right.
They definitely were. We were blown away by Jen. She took care of us on that one.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think maybe it was more up in that $90 range for that one.
Yeah.
It was worth every penny.
Thank you, Oscar. You are in. And again, if you're wondering what is in that flight, we haven't said it in a little while. So if you're just joining us, let's just quick reminder of what's in that flight. Old Forester barrel strength, single barrel, the very first pick that I ever had anything to do with, 134 proof. Four Roses 2022 limited edition barrel strength, the 2022 release there. Russell's Reserve 15, the very first batch that they released of that. And Stag Junior 128.7 proof. I think that's fall of 2021. And last but not least, some BTAC for you, Thomas H. Handy Sazerac, straight rye whiskey, the 2022 release. We're giving away 2 ounces of each of those 5 whiskeys. So good luck to all who have entered.
This pick gets better the more you drink it. I've only had like 3 sips. Yeah. But like on my 3rd sip, now all that fruit is coming through. So I'm getting I'm
gonna have some more too. I was gonna let it sit here and just like I can't help it. Yeah. It's so good.
But like now like a lot of like the cherries and like berries are coming through, which I really love. I like when a whiskey is rich and decadent, but then it has like not so much like a sweet fruit, but just like a really nice balance of fruit in it. It's
man, it is compote. It is it's everything that I look forward in whiskey, quite honestly, especially when I'm drinking bourbon. It's what I want, and I am in love with this one. This is such a great pick. And it's not that we did such a great job of picking it. It's that there were 3 that were so good we almost couldn't make up our minds. And so kudos to Hood River Distillery for creating something so amazing.
And the whole team was there. So Caitlin, Garrett, Everett.
There you go.
I did it.
You know how I remember that?
I'm so bad with names, but I did it.
His Instagram handle.
Oh yeah.
Everett Thing Bagel.
Oh, Everett, that's right.
That's how I remember it's Everett.
That's awesome. They were all there tasting, and that's why the tasting went so long, is that we were just having like a blast.
We had a great time.
And
we may never be able to actually share that video. I haven't gone through it to see the nonsense yet. It might have too much nonsense.
It could. But we all, I mean, when it comes down to it, Phil and I usually, or not usually, but we are the final says on it. Yeah. But I think everyone really agreed. It was really difficult. Like we had to step away because we had like Phil. Actually, in that moment, I remember like you and I were on different wavelengths of what we wanted, and then we came back, and then we were on the opposite wavelengths.
I was kind of aggressive about what I wanted out of that one, and when we came back in, I was like, "Oh man, I was totally wrong."
And he was like, "She's right," and I was like, "No, he's right." And so then we kind of went back and forth. We probably should have picked 2, but that's okay.
Yeah. Eddie says hello too. Cheers to you, Eddie. All right.
Oh, Eddie. Kim and Eddie. They also met up with us. Was it in the Charleston one?
Yeah,
in the Charleston one.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, we had a great time there. That was a blast. That was a fun time. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready to talk about the last one?
Are you ready to talk about the last one?
Oh man.
So I'm gonna go here and say again a callback. I specifically put this one in the super good glass because
that's a good idea.
You have been waiting for this for a long time, and it is super good.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to share a video that we recorded. And I hope you guys can hear this. Or am I not? Am I going to release this? How long is this? 2 minutes and 15 seconds?
That's too long.
It's too long. It's too long. Okay, so I'll just tell you what it is. Why don't you just tell me what movie you'd like to see? Remember Kramer? All right, here's what we're drinking. We got another Trails End pick.
Yes.
This is one.
I feel like we got Caitlin tipsy. No, I'm just kidding.
This is one that we knew existed. We knew it. We just knew it.
In our hearts.
In our hearts, we knew it.
And in our heads.
It is another Trails End bourbon. It is Welcome to Movie Phone. Yes, exactly. Yes. I knew we weren't the only ones who loved it.
Yeah.
Trails End 8-year bourbon.
Yeah.
It's 117 proof, I think is what this says. Here's why this is so unique. It's finished in a barrel of McCarthy's American Single Malt Whiskey, peated whiskey. I'm going to get rid of that banner so you can actually see what it is. Trails End bourbon finished in McCarthy's.
I know.
Can you? I don't know what else to say. Y'all, look, this is the one and only bottle of this in existence, or barrel of it in existence, and we get to release it. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
It's like your birthday present for the rest of your life.
This is the biggest.
Nothing I could ever give you could be as exciting as this for you.
This is crazy. First off, I got to say cheers to Kurt.
Kurt, we've been talking about you all day.
Yeah, we're sorry that our folks invaded your get together there.
We did not send them.
But we didn't send them. But let's say it one more time for the people in the back that maybe were up getting a drink or going to the bathroom or something. Trails End 8-year bourbon, finished in a McCarthy's peated American single malt barrel. That's the last pick we're releasing this year.
Yeah.
Get ready. Telling you right now, we're going to sip it.
Phil's going to buy the entire thing, so it's not even going to be available in the store.
Get it before I do. Don't let me buy all of this whiskey. It's so good. Rick Miller, thank you so much. You are in for tonight's flight.
I'm not joking when I say that if they were like, you're never allowed to sell this, Phil would probably have bought the whole barrel and just put it in the garage.
I was going to do it.
Drink it for the rest of his life.
I was going to do it. I'm telling you, this whiskey, it's mind blowing, and it's all my favorite flavors. And for those of you who are like, oh, I'm not a big fan of peated stuff, this isn't crazy smoky. It's not crazy peated. Yeah. It creates something new. It's a new balance of flavor here.
Yeah.
It is so good. And let's get on with it. Let's get on with the tasting.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait anymore.
Well, and it's very exciting because I feel.
What tears, Phil? The top, baby.
Yeah. I just feel really grateful.
Yes.
To Caitlin and the team over there. Prior to Caitlin, Joe was the head distiller there, and we were nobody. I mean, we're still nobody, but like we were just this little. We were just this little channel outside of Bend, Oregon. No big deal.
Yeah.
And
just out here in the desert.
Phil made some connections and took a flyer on us, and ended up like the original Trails End ended up being like, to this day. I mean, probably. Not my favorite, one of my favorite picks.
Yeah, I put it in our top 3 ever picks.
And at the time, we got to meet Caitlin, who was there, and we instantly built up a friendship. And I feel like, not to like get like super like nerdy and emotional on like your birthday live stream.
Today's the day. Do it up, because I'm going to do it later.
But the best part about ever starting this channel was the people that we've met along the way, both like you guys, our Patreons, our Bourbon family, and then all the distillers and people that we've met along the way. And this is just one of those testaments. Like Caitlin, Phil, and I have become really great friends. We go to Hood River all the time. She comes out to visit us here.
We have an ongoing text.
And it's just like this lovely relationship where we can just talk about anything, but also whiskey. Yeah. And we've been really fortunate to get the picks that we've been able to get. And this McCarthy's one is like one of those where I think Phil's love of bourbon, whiskey, single malt especially.
I mean, Richie says it best.
Has really come
McCarthy's,
through.
it's the first American single malt.
Yeah.
And it's also the first American single malt that awakened my palate to smoke, to peat, to appreciate these things. And it's the first American single malt that really blew my mind.
Yeah.
Turned me on to all of these other flavors over the years, and for better or worse. I mean, people said for a while we should be called the American Single Malt Band. They're probably right.
They probably are. Yeah.
Katie, you are in. Cheers. I just love looking at her, the avatar there.
The two cats.
The Katie Two Cats. Look at how sweet
Katie,
those cats are.
Katie Two Cats.
Bourbon Band, the little whiskey channel that could. It feels like that a lot of the time. Yeah. And we wouldn't be here without our community. So
yeah,
because it wouldn't make any sense.
I know. Anyway, I'm just
Mark
grateful.
Heron's in the house. Cheers, Mark. Mark, what summit is that?
Ooh, looks like a good one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw I don't know what it was. Was that on Instagram or Patreon? I saw Mark, his avatar is on top of Mount Katahdin, the north terminus of the Appalachian Trail. I thought that was really, really cool.
That's cool.
So welcome to the summit there, Mark.
We got to put that on our list.
Yeah. Not the entire trail.
I would love to do it.
Mount Katahdin, maybe. I would rather do the PCT.
I always
I know
call
what
it the
half of it's
Appalachian
like.
Trail, but it is the Appalachian, right? Is that how you say it? If you're
Guadalupe Peak, the tallest peak in Texas State.
Ooh, so
we
Mark,
tried to do that.
We did try to do that. The winds were like 50-ish miles per hour. So we did a different hike that was just as lovely, in my opinion, than having to hike up all of that elevation. But
we had a great time there.
I loved it. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the wind was insane.
And I think it's super underrated. I never even heard of the Guadalupe Mountains before we were like randomly driving through there.
Yeah.
And Phil was like, hey, let's stop at this national park over here that I've never heard of.
Peach Coke says he has a McCarthy's aged and used cognac barrels, cognac park barrels. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to try that. That sounds amazing.
Did you drink that yet?
I have not.
Oh, missing out.
Trenton's driving. He's fine. He has candy.
Ooh. What is the candy of choice? That's what I always think.
Somebody asked him on one of their live streams, what's your top 5 candies? And he had the most well thought out, interesting answers I've ever heard. Like he really has a fine-tuned system when it comes to candy.
Because I feel like, there's things when you're on the road, like road tripping, you're in the car, stop at a gas station, you probably won't ever eat like in your real life, but like when you're traveling from point A to point B or whatever, you may stop and get it. And ours are like, not that I wouldn't eat them in my real life, we're just not buying Snickers and Skittles. But like we cannot not buy Snickers and Skittles when we're on the road.
Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh, Phil also a huge Nerds fan.
Got Nerds is my favorite Blizzard flavor. Gummy
clusters, interesting. That is an interesting like gas station road stop.
Yeah.
Grab. Might have to try that.
Chocolate, earthy. If this one is bombastic and bright with milk chocolate and all sorts of brighter notes.
Oh yeah, we should be talking about this one.
This McCarthy's finished one is earthy, still chocolatey, still sweet, but that smoke presence is there. Yeah. It's not aggressive at all.
So I am a great example of somebody who likes single malts, but am not like an expert single malt drinker.
Troublingly enticed by them.
Yeah, like there are things. There's a bottle behind me that I would say is probably my top 3 that I would take on the desert island with me. But it really depends. Like it has to be a balanced amount of that like single malt, that smoky, that malty, that chocolatiness with the other flavors. And I think this does such a beautiful job because McCarthy's for me, for you, it is like you would probably take any McCarthy's, throw it on the desert island with you. And I can't always get excited about it. It's just too much for me.
I get excited by time and place flavors, whether it's wine, whether it's whiskey, beer. If it's something that's unique because of how it's made and the place that it's made, it blows my mind. It gets me really excited about it. Even it might not be the most amazing whiskey in the world. I just like to see what people are doing with what they've got. And so that's why the American single malt world has really blown my mind. Then single malts across the globe. as well. Mark Vasco in the house. Cheers to you. Bruce Byram. Happy birthday, Phil. Enjoyed your videos and journeys for a couple of years, not to mention 5 Sip Fridays and Mavis. See, all the things. Those are all good things to enjoy. We're happy to bring them to you.
Also, my favorite videos are the 5 Sip Fridays.
You love 5 Sips. Only a couple left this year. 3 of them,
I think they're really funny. It's like the one time they can be funny.
They can be tragic, too.
Well, mine are always tragic. It's like, I have learned nothing. In 5 years, nothing.
I think this week is the one.
Like, I like things. The
one this week that releases on Friday is the one that about 3 minutes after we finished it, a rattlesnake snapped at me and bit my shoe. Do you remember?
I do. And I remember thinking
how lucky I was.
Well, I remember having that like moment where you're like, I saw like the little pinchers in your shoe. Yeah. Thank goodness there was like old people foam. Or like maybe like, you know, I work on my feet all day foam on your shoe. But
it can be always old people foam, let's be honest. It's my birthday, we can call it old people foam.
But I did have that moment where I was like, I'm not gonna panic and be like, at any moment he could just like start convulsing and whatever, die in this van in the middle of nowhere, California. But I did think about that for a while. And then he woke up the next day and I was like, he's fine.
I'm just going to snap a quick photo of the Nugget because there is some interest in exactly what she's doing.
Sleeping. I can't believe it. She's not being a like crazy person.
She's right there. She's very close to us. Sleeping on the chair that Julie was supposed to use for the computer, which is now in the shot.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, it totally was. Sorry. I thought I did a good job on that.
The white leather New Balance yet? No. I wore some black ones for a while last year, though. Because they were very foam-tastic.
You've been trying out a bunch of different shoes because your Achilles is he still refuses to go to my old lady shoes, which is the Hoka, which I love because it has about 18 inches of foam.
They tear up the front of my foot. I can't do it. They're just shaped oddly. They're shaped like little spaceships. I can't do it. Hey, let's talk about the flavors on this whiskey really quickly. This is the Trail's End 8 finished in McCarthy's barrels.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about this except that it has everything that I like about the Trail's End, and then it has there is something that I really am getting passionate about with the single malts, like flavors, and it's more subtle. Like this is really subtle, but I love that like chocolatiness. I love that little funk that you get at the end. I like that you get like the beautiful the oak and like fruit flavors, but then at the end has like a really nice finish, like that single malt comes through at the finish. And I just think it's just a beautiful collaboration. I couldn't believe it. Like sometimes I'm a little bit skeptical when I'm like, it's going to be finished. How is it going to taste? And when we tasted that day, I was like,
it's dynamite. And the thing is, what I didn't expect from this whiskey is that it takes the Trail's End 10 and it makes it a little more subtle. First off, it is an 8-year, not a 10-year. So it reduces some of those heavy char notes, a little bit brighter flavors on the front end. But as you're enjoying it, the peat brings it down a little bit to a more earthy place. But what's surprising to me more than anything else is that there's a spice. Mm-hmm. There's a little spice balance there. So you get sweetness, you get earthiness, you get spice, and it lingers on your breath. And that smoke does build just a touch. The peat does build just a touch. And if I can tell you, one person that I think will love this whiskey, who I know does not like McCarthy's, talking about Ruby Hart 921.
Oh yeah, she will like.
I think that this is going to be one of her favorite whiskeys once she tries it. Maybe not favorite, but I think it's going to appeal to her much more than a traditional McCarthy's would. It's just a great balance. Super sweet, goes to super earthy, goes to a touch of spice. Nice journey on this whiskey, and I'm in love with it. I can't wait to bring it to everybody out there. And I just saw, by the way, G-Man in the house. We were just talking about him earlier tonight with his terrific review of your Still Austin Rye. Thank you so much, G-Man. Great to see you. Welcome.
I will say that the thing that I really like about this, and we just talked about this last night, and I'm going to talk about it again, and I've talked about it on a lot of videos, is how much I love that Wanderback.
Oh, that whiskey's so
number
good.
5.
We got to get Kurt out here. We got to see if we can get them to let go of a bunch of barrels for us.
And I'm going to show it. And the reason that it's not the reason, but like somebody told us about this, or we had a sample. I don't even remember. And I really love the bottle design. Excuse me, I burped. It was the better. But I really loved the bottle design. I felt like it felt like a very 1970s, like your grandparents' basement kind of situation.
Right. I want one of those, like, you know, everybody had those pits in their living room that you could step down
Yeah,
into, like
literally.
the little conversation pit.
Felt really dangerous, like if you've been drinking and you
I
just
gotta
fall
say
in.
though,
But,
looking at that bottle, I'm like,
Yeah.
I want a conversation pit in the house.
but Phil and I were just drinking. I drank that last night. I just cork popped it because now because it's no longer available. So I'm scooping up all of the bottles that are in Oregon. Like as we travel, I'm like,
Julie's, I don't want to say hoarding because that
But
doesn't
I
feel
am
like the right
hoarding
word,
them.
but it is.
and I just recently said, like, this is, if you had to ask me today, what is my favorite or top 3 bottles, this one would make it. And it's a single malt. And I never thought in a million years that flavor would make a top list for me.
Yeah.
But there's just something about
Well, the one that you like is actually about Kona's make as well, just
I know.
aged here in Hood River.
There's just something about it that is very like approachable and different. So I can drink it. Like we were sitting like on the back porch and just like sitting in our rocking chairs or whatever. And it was just lovely. It's
Talk
low
about old
proof.
people.
No, it's just like low proof and like easy to drink. And I feel like this is one of those where like I want to hoard all of the bottles because you're never going to see it again.
Yeah.
And then drink them for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Basically. And Wonderback's not available anymore and they're out of business.
John,
but
John asked what happened with Wonderback because he loved all the first 5 bottles.
Yeah.
They released batch 6 and then promptly went out of business, is my understanding. And I the only information I got on that is from a friend of ours who worked there, who now works for Westland up in Seattle.
Yeah.
So that there wasn't a ton of information. We have been in touch with the gentleman who owns it, or owned it, and still has a warehouse. Apparently houses some. I would still love to get our hands on it, but I don't. You know, we would need some help with that one because I don't see us. Yeah, Kurt or Jason from what are they called? Not Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
Yeah.
Scotch something or other. I
can't
remember his name.
Whiskey Society.
Is it Jason who had a beard?
Yeah,
Now he doesn't? Oh,
he's
okay.
like from Ireland.
Scotland, I believe.
Scotland. That would be more accurate.
If anybody knows who we're talking about, let us know. I literally just had a conversation with him on the phone like a week and a half ago. Can't remember his name. Gino, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let's one more time because it's getting on. You know, old man needs his sleep here, and we've been on for.
You want to pick a thing, and then we can continue our.
Yeah, I think we should pick a winner. Or should we say like we'll pick a winner at an hour and 30 in, so 13 minutes from now, 12 minutes from now. Let me just remind you of what we're playing for. We have a flight of 5 2-ounce samples. I'll show you the photo really quickly there. Old Forester is the first bourbon that I was ever involved in selecting. 4 Roses 2022 limited edition. Thomas H. Handy Sazerac from 2022. Russell's Reserve 15 and Stag Junior. I believe it's fall 2021 is the release, but I have it on it's all written on the bottles. I have them all ready to go already. But that's the 5 2-ounce samples that we're giving away tonight. The most hard to find and delicious whiskeys in our collection. Yeah. There's actually an upcoming video that I want to do. Is the top 10 bourbons in our entire collection. And I think we're going to have a taste off to get to the bottom of it.
Oh boy. We'll do that on Patreon.
Yeah.
To get a taste off.
We'll taste them all though. Regardless. I just want
That'll
to do
be a long video.
Yeah. I thought about just doing highlights of like the same way they would do on like a TV show.
Yeah.
Just like, here's this battle and here's the winner and here's this battle and here's the winner. And now let's do the final.
Oh, like the Tournament of Champions we're watching right now.
Yeah, speed it up a little bit. Could be fun.
Do you know, apparently every single person watches like cooking shows because
what's not to like?
I was in a bunch of meetings today. Shocking. And everyone at some point said, yes, chef. Everyone says yes, chef now, which is nobody that I know has worked in a restaurant from a cooking standpoint.
Yeah.
A chefery. That's not what it's called.
A chefery, sure. Yeah, no, everybody's heard of that.
Chefery perspective or a sous chefery perspective. But I'm saying yes, chef. So I think like the only thing people are watching right now are cooking shows.
Tone Look, absolutely right that Westland makes some great, very thick and desserty single barrels. We have this one that we hand filled ourselves that was finished in a Black Raven Saison beer barrel. This is bottle number 100. How about that? We got 99 and 100 because we liked them both so much.
We had 99 open though, right?
We did.
Or did we finish it?
We did.
Oh, like we finished it. That one's That was a Phil bottle. That was not a Julie bottle.
We have another one there back there, barrel 2635. We're kind of holding that for when Anna comes to town here. We'll open it when she gets to town, because that's the one that we found on the back of a shelf at a Total Wine somewhere, just sitting there by itself, all dusty. And they're like, give us $45. And I was like, done. Okay. Take my money.
You did text her. You're like, is this any good? And she's like, what is it doing there?
It was great. Like, though. What I love about Westland is if you message them on Instagram and say, I have this bottle, barrel number, what can I expect about it? They will send you a sheet that shows what the grain, the mash bill is. They will show you like what types of grain have gone into it, because some of them are like 5 grain blends and stuff. They'll tell you if it's smoked. They'll give you all the tasting notes that are on it. Really phenomenal production at Westland. They do a great job there.
Yeah, that's really fun.
What does Phil's shirt say?
Yes. Oh, good. Yeah.
Average at best, run co.
It's fun to try to figure it out, because it actually is like real words until you kind of get lower.
Right. You can go to
that's fine.
You can go to runaverage.com. It's a upcoming podcast that this shirt was shared with me. It's a nice shirt, I think.
I like it.
Is it?
You did ask me. You were wearing the burrito shirt earlier, and
it did. It needed to be shrunk a little bit. Whiskey Music, cheers. Thank you. A runner once. Cheers to you.
Whiskey Music. That's nice. I just like that handle.
It is a nice handle.
Sorry. I had nothing else there except that.
Steve, thank you very much. You are in for tonight's flight. Average at best. Yeah, you got it, Kim. Richie Z, you are in also. Jason Johnston. There we go. Jason Johnston yelling from Single Cask Nation.
Oh, thank you.
Not Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Single Cask Nation.
Oh.
They actually,
Caitlin,
they've got something very cool going on, and I don't think I can talk about it. It's something that we discussed with them.
Don't talk about it.
We talked about possibly doing it together. I think it's going on for them. They were working through some red tape to make it happen. So I hope they do, because that's going to be a very cool project, and we'll let you know when that happens. There you go. Daniel P says Julie the store on 3rd and Bend has 5 bottles of the Wanderback. I believe Sisters has a bunch too.
Sisters does have a bunch. I know. I got to do it in shifts because it's still, how much is it?
You feel like you're stealing something. You're doing something wrong.
Well, I'm not, but I'm not going to go and what is it? It's like a $70 bottle.
$84.95, I believe.
Yeah, $85 bottle. So I'm not going to go and buy like 5 bottles at the same time. That seems like a terrible waste of a week's worth of work.
Yes.
But once in a while, and and as much as I've talked about it, nobody wants to buy it. So I'm not like super thinking that people are gonna just buy it. So I'm just gonna buy it a little at a time as I see them. And
okay, fair enough. Richie Z, it was strong emoji game tonight, I want to say.
Great emoji. Oh, birthday cake, party. I love it.
Julie, by the way, we just have to pick up some carrots because we have one more. Oh, it's down $79.95. I actually think that's cheaper than it was before. Got to get some carrots because
I thought you were getting those today.
I was going to, but I didn't bring a bag and I had too many things to carry.
Yeah.
Julie makes me every year for my birthday a double layer carrot cake with cream cheese frosting.
It is. So the recipe I have.
Magnificent is the word you were going to say.
It is not good for you. I do, for whatever reason.
How dare you? First off, how dare you?
Peach Coke.
Come on, man.
Coming for you. I actually don't know where you live anymore. So now I can't even come for you.
Right.
I don't know where your new place is. The carrot cake. Very polarizing cake. I love it. You love it. I mean, I would never order it, but you love it. But it's so bad for you. There's so much sugar in it. Like so much. There's nothing good about that cream cheese frosting.
It's once a year.
And so for whatever reason, I decide you're allowed to have 9 cups of powdered sugar in this cream cheese frosting. And so what I always do is I get the 3rd less fat cream cheese to offset the 9 cups of powdered sugar that are in your cake.
I can see you really care about my health, and I appreciate that. G-Man says that we missed Carrie's anniversary weekend. Our friends JT and Beth were in the house. We do keep Mel very close to us. There's a pin that hangs in the van that we see every time we go in and out of the van.
Yes.
So Mel is always with us. Julie, you do rock. You do spoil me. By the way, Mark, is Christine training for any races right now? Always wondering how the running is going for folks.
Oh yeah.
Heather says carrots are so good for you, and cake is too.
I do feel like I'm eating a health food.
Yes.
Because it's carrot, which there is a lot of carrots in there.
Yeah.
That's the only redeeming quality, I will say. It is delicious. And I will say last year I gave half the cake away to some local friends.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we literally...
I still ate it for breakfast every day for a week.
So this is the thing. So it's an old school recipe. I got it from the Betty Crocker cookbook that I bought in probably 2003 at my work. That's when they used to do like bookstore, like pop-up book things in the basement of buildings. They don't do that anymore. We're old now.
What are you talking
about?
Like,
I literally went to work and there was like a book set up and you could buy books and stuff. It was weird. Like you were in school. It was odd. Anyway, so that's where I bought that.
Like from Office Space? Like, what am I going to do with 20 subscriptions to 5?
Exactly, totally. It was totally like that. And so I bought this cookbook and then I've adapted over that. Like I've added more spices and made like different things. But it says you're supposed to eat it within 3 days. Now, when there's like 2 of you, a huge double-decker cream cheese frosting carrot cake is a really big initiative. Like we would eat it for breakfast.
I'm up to the
challenge. We would have a slice for lunch, and then we would have some for dessert after dinner. And you would literally gain like 35 pounds.
No, but the thing is, that week last year, I ran like 75 miles just in that week, and I was like, I'm good. I can eat as much of this as I want. I could eat it. I think I took some on the run with me at one point.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing this year. We're running 3 miles.
We'll see.
I think last year I
just went in 5 with Ryan today.
I know. I think last year I was like, I cannot eat anymore. I do not want any more carrot cake. It's awful. It's delicious, but awful.
A runner once was trying to give us tree fitty.
Love it.
Daniel P. This is the kind of stuff that I really like to see on the channel. Mm-hmm. East Side Distilling, Portland, Oregon, I believe. 110 proof, 12-year whiskey was $99.95, and they're selling it for $39.95 in Oregon.
What?
No sales tax. So keep an eye out for that if you're in the Oregon area.
I don't know East Side Distilling. Do you?
I've had some of their stuff. Yeah.
12-year.
Yeah. Tell us more about that, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel P. Do you have one? And what are the notes?
Yeah,
I would love to.
Share the deets.
$40. That is
for 12-year-old 110 proof whiskey. Solid value.
Even if it wasn't good, you'd take a flyer on it.
We're gonna do a whiskey hunting video. It's gonna be that bottle and 12 bottles of Julie's Wanderback. We're gonna go to 6 stores. That's what we're gonna get. Peach Coke says that he'll trade you a bottle of Wanderback for some cake. I could see you doing that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a value. That's a good deal.
I'll make you your own cake for a bottle of wine.
Mark's right. You got to have some of that stuff. You got to live a little, especially when we work really hard to like exercise and stuff.
I like to pretend that we
don't do that stuff all the time.
We are like clean eaters, but we have a lot of pizza and nachos and.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Here comes the cat.
And tacos.
We don't eat that many nachos anymore.
We just had them yesterday.
I don't know why you got to do it.
Don't be grumpy.
Carrot cake is the best. Yes, absolutely. Mark says that Christine Vasco has a race tomorrow at the Cleveland Zoo, 5K through the Asian Lantern Festival.
Well, that sounds lovely.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Good luck, Christine. Hope it goes great.
Sounds really beautiful.
Stacy's carrot cake
more
recipe.
Zen than the races I do.
Yeah, yours usually have a shot at the end or a beer or something.
Generally,
sometimes in mid-race.
Yeah, generally.
Stacy's recipe is 2 blocks of cream cheese and 2 sticks of butter plus sugar in the frosting. Yours is pretty similar, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's like 9 cups of powdered sugar, 2 sticks of. Oh, I don't know if there's any butter in it. Actually, there's got to be. There's got to be some. I'll have to look it up.
Got a couple comments about the book fairs.
Book fair, that's what it's called.
Russ says you'll have a heart attack, but your vision will be great thanks to the carrots.
Mm-hmm. You don't know me very well. I'm just complaining about my vision.
Julie's vision is terrible. That's how she wound up with me. That cookbook has a checkerboard cover. That's right.
It does. And I don't care like that Gordon Ramsay and whatever have all these books. That Betty Crocker, whoever it was, solid, terrible Midwestern cheese and butter recipes that are delicious.
God bless America.
God bless America.
Oh, Daniel says that they were part of Burnside Distilling, this East Side Distilling, that went out of business. Interesting.
Huh.
Ghost Hollow Whiskey. Never heard of it.
Currently in Texas. I wonder where it's out of. It's something you should drink at Halloween.
Ghost Hollow, yeah, never heard of it at all. Sounds interesting enough. We are at 1 hour and 30 minutes in, which means we are pulling the ripcord. I love that I completely forgot to put the banner up the entire second half of the stream, but there's a bunch of you that are already in, and for that we thank you.
Yeah.
And so it is time to do this giveaway. I'm going to call a random number. Do you want to randomize everybody, and then I'll call the number?
Random. Okay.
All right. Old Forester Barrel Strength, 4 Roses Limited Edition. Thomas Andy Sazerac, Russell's 15, and Stag Junior. One of our favorite samples from fall of 2021. I liked the sweet and spicy balance of this one. That's what I liked so much about that. That's why I included it. So this is, very unusual whiskeys. You will not find any of these on the shelf these days because they're all previous versions and they were, quite unique. What are you doing over there? Did you get it? Or oh, you're randomized. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Kathy's so nice.
She is so nice, right?
I like it. Yes, good luck, everyone.
How many numbers do we have?
73, please.
73? Please give me a number between 1 and 73. It's just gonna show it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't say it louder.
Big winner, Julia Komanecki.
Look at that. Julia Komanecki from Illinois. Hold it up so that people can see it.
On my spreadsheet?
Yeah.
They can't see it.
Congratulations to Julia. We will get this on the way to you very shortly.
Yeah.
The bottles are already poured. We just have to seal them up and wrap them.
Do you know who we learned that from? Baker Drinks.
That's true.
Remember when they came on? They're like, "Oh, we box everything up before we ever have a live stream," and I was like, "Never thought about doing that."
Yeah.
ever thought about doing that? So now we're on top of it.
Congratulations to Julia. And thanks to everybody who played along today. I don't have enough of those whiskeys to give more of these flights away, sadly. So it's a one and done on that very special flight. And we thank you all for joining us. I am not in a hurry to log off.
No, I'm having a great time.
If anybody is interested in hanging out a little longer, that would be great.
Steve just said I'm not going to call it the handy.
Steve, that's a callback.
Steve called it the handy.
He's allowed to. He's in the chat.
But I couldn't remember what the initial was because I'm not good at this. But like the handy, it's so good. It's all really good. Obviously, you're gonna love the Stag and whatever. Yeah. But I would be really interested to know your order because I had a very specific order. And Phil, was yours the same as mine or different?
My top two were.
Top two were, and then we might have changed in the middle. Yeah. Anyway, I'm interested to see what you think about it.
Yeah,
let us know.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's hang out. Let's keep having some sips. What are you guys sipping on now? The first bottle that I'm finishing here is this Trails End 10, just the cask strength, this straight up 10-year, not finished at all. And it's just so I never drink our Trails End pick because it's high proof, and I know it's a limited quantity. It's not something that I'll ever be able to get again.
Yeah.
But there's something about this that if I've got a glass of it in front of me, I am loving life.
I was really grateful that this wasn't a blind tasting or like a put them in order kind of situation because they're all so different.
Outstanding,
Daniel. There is a good way to say it.
By the way, Julia, if you'd like us to ship those to a specific address that we don't have on file for you via whether it's in Patreon or something else, just go ahead and email us the best address if you don't mind. thebourbonban@gmail.com. We'll make sure that they get to you.
Yeah.
Pursuit Spirits Double Oaked Rye for Tone Look. Very nice. That sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah. We have one.
Yeah,
I was going to say, did we finish it? I think we did. Yeah.
Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something we find in this.
We're on a mission. I feel like we maybe haven't talked about this. Maybe Phil and I just talk about it, but we're on a mission to... We've picked up a lot of bottles from this channel.
We got a streamline
that we've done videos on that maybe we were like, fine. So we're trying.
We featured them enough. We don't need to keep talking about
Yes, or we featured them enough.
Yeah.
And I want to be elitist, and I only want the bottles that I want.
that's not elitist. That's just being a collector of things that you like.
Yeah,
I think.
And so we're like really trying to get down, which I think you said you just went through the inventory and was like, I don't know what I want to like bottle kill like for just to get rid of.
I'm
like
satisfied.
We're at like a really good spot.
Yeah, the holiday is open. Peach Coke is asking. That's one of our favorite bottles from last year.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah, come on through.
You know where we live.
Yeah, curation of the collection. That's exactly what it is. And it's important to like at some point our spreadsheet would not too long ago had almost 250 unique bottles on it.
Yeah.
We would never have that many if it wasn't for the channel. And we
our house is really tiny, so
it is.
There's not enough room for all of that.
And we do get some still sent to us from distillers here and there. Not a lot of that anymore. It's usually because we actually turned a lot of them down for last year because we realized we were getting kind of too much and a lot of stuff that we would never ever drink. And we shared a ton of it. We've given a lot of samples away. We've given entire bottles to people over the last couple of years. But it's just one of those things where we're like, when we have too much, it's just not worth. Like you walk around and go, oh, I don't want to drink this, I don't want to drink that, but then you also feel bad drinking the ones you really like. Yeah, because you're like, oh, I should be drinking something just to get it out of here. It's not an attitude I don't want to have either.
Well, we recently in one of our videos, I don't remember what I did with. I always call it the recycling bin video, which is like I don't remember what the title is.
Would we buy these again?
Would we buy this again? Not recycling bin, which is what I always call it. We just got rid of that. Samurai.
Oh, the Whistle Pig, the Samurai scientist.
The problem with that bottle was that one, we didn't buy it ourselves. That was a gift, which was lovely. A lovely gift that I would never spend.
I love a whiskey that's gifted.
Yeah. So it was great. So we felt like people would come over. You want to try a $500 whiskey that we did not preface it asterisk. We did not buy ourselves.
Yeah, but if people come over, no matter what the expense is, if we have people in the house and they want to try something, that's the rule.
Totally.
Have at it. That's the only way it's worth enjoying anyway. So if you're not enjoying it with other people, I'm not just going to sit down and drink that whiskey by myself.
Well, and that's what I think what was my point here was that it was great that it was so lovely that somebody gifted that to us years and years and years ago. And
Christmas
that we could
2020.
Yeah. And that we could share it with everybody else. And then when we came home, we're like, let's start, let's do a video on it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We had friends over, and it's one of those bottles that you're just so happy to have, but you're not just going to drink it because there is some sort of I can't drink that. We didn't spend that money, but there is that I spent all that money on it. It should just sit there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you want to have good stuff. And right now our collection is down to talking about unique bottles, not duplicates. We're down to 196 total, including American and international whiskeys. Yeah. And it's dropping precipitously. It continues to drop because we've bought, since we came home to Bend, a grand total of 4 bottles.
I know. I feel
one of those was a gift. I sent it to my brother Joel. And
he retired. It was really
he resigned from the company that he was working for.
He resigned, but he also retired.
Yeah. But he's not the type to retire. He's still working. But my other brother, by the way, happy birthday to Tim.
Today.
50.
Old man.
Man, I feel old.
Well, you're younger than him, but
yeah. But come on, to have 2 brothers over 50 now.
Yeah.
That's I feel like that Matt Damon.
He was at an amusement park today. So if we can say you're only as old as a number, you're only as young as you feel, or whatever the phrase is. I don't know.
He did go to an amusement park.
He went to Cedar Rapids today. So he's feeling every bit of 17.
Let's be completely honest. When I'm 50, don't take me to Cedar Rapids.
You hate
I can't think of anything I want to do less. However, if you really want to do something that shares a similar name, I'd love to go to Cedar Ridge.
You do love
Let's go to the distillery. Let's do that. And that would be great.
That's funny.
Daniel B says, I built a speakeasy in the backyard so I can get the whiskey out of the house. Please come over and drink it. I'm serious.
Love it. Yeah, we'll come over immediately.
This is where I'm at too, Mark. This is exactly right. And selecting bottles that are fine. but won't buy a replacement of, and working on removing them from the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If I can't decide, then yeah, we're on the exact same page there. And that's been great for us, giving things away, especially because there were for a while we were getting every release of barrels sent to us, and we're like, what are we going to do with all this barrel? Like, this is just way too much. So we wound up giving it all away.
Well, and it's just the two of us. We can't possibly, we have enough, even if we never bought another bottle, we have enough whiskey to last us for, I was going to say like 20 years, but we could probably take it down way less than that.
You know what? We're dedicated,
but
we're not quitters.
Yeah. But like, I love, like if somebody loves something, they're like, oh my gosh, this is like the best thing I've never tried it before. And we're like, it just sits there. Please take it.
Yeah.
Well,
we've got friends that love their rye old fashions. We've given them bottle after bottle of stuff that we're like, there's nothing, I don't know what in the world we're going to do with this bottle. It's got to go.
Speaking of old fashions.
Sure.
We went to Trusadum, which is a vineyard.
Terrific winery.
They have distillery.
Bricksewer.
I can never say that right. Bricksewer Distillery. And they were having kind of like a vendor night.
Yeah.
And I bought cardamom. No, cardamom. No, mom. How do you say it?
Cardamom.
With an N or an M? It's not mom, or is it?
Let me grab the bottle.
Or an N. Anyway, I said it wrong. Bitters, which I've never come across before. And I asked.
You always say cardamom with an N. But
cardamom. Oh, it is mom, like your mom.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was
it's like if you were a bouncer at a bar and somebody comes in and she's like, I'm not going to show you my ID. I'm a mother. And he's like, I'll card it, mom. I don't even care. Got her.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that works.
That's the best birthday gift I can get. Is Julie laughing at my horrible jokes?
That was awesome. I did ask the lady, like, what do you do with these kind of bitters? And she said, you can make it old fashioned. And I felt suspect about it, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm on the prowl to make a cardamom. Yeah, you're right. I never say cardamom. I say it with an N.
You do.
Old fashioned.
This, by the way, from Free Wild She is the name of the brand. You can find them on Instagram and elsewhere, I'm sure. Free Wild She. We actually met the person who makes these in teeny tiny batches. She puts all the ingredients on the bottle, which is really neat because a lot of times with bitters, I mean, I never know what the heck's going on in my bitters.
Yeah.
But she makes it very clear what's in each one, and it's fascinating. 8 to 10 drops for every cup of sparkling water or to taste in a cocktail.
Oh,
never would have thought to put that in sparkling water.
That was the other thing. She's like, oh, people like to drink it in sparkling water. And I was like, the only sparkling water I have is Costco Kirkland brand.
I think that Kirkland grapefruit flavored sparkling water is the perfect thing, the perfect palate cleanser for whiskey, in my opinion. How dare you?
Sponsored.
How dare you, Kira? I know for a fact that you don't mean that in your heart. Peach Coke unsubscribed from my dad joke.
Oh,
well, now here comes Kira. She's this Kirkland for life. See, I knew
I changed it.
She got us. She's back in the fold. We're okay. We're all gonna be all right.
You missed my handy joke earlier, Kira, and Phil said this is not the whiskeychannel.com. This is the anyway.
You know what? Oh man, there's so many jokes that I want to tell right now that I'm not going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink this Trail's End that's finished in McCarthy's barrels.
I figured you would.
Yeah.
What an interesting year we've had. I'm pretty stoked about the picks that we made this year.
There's just 2 left. 2 picks left.
For those that are still hanging on, which there's a lot of you, thank you so much for hanging on. Mm-hmm. So the 2 Trail's End, I can't guarantee this, but I'm almost positive they're going to come out together, or maybe we'll just hold them to come out together.
They're going to come out together. We'll make sure of it so that the shipping is not so bad.
Yeah, and then they'll go out on Shared Port, which is where the Still Lusted also is currently listed.
Yes. CJ Miller, welcome. We gave away, what did we do? We did 5 sample bottles. We did a Old Forester single barrel. We did a 4 Roses 2022 limited edition. We did a Thomas Handy Sazerac Rye from 2022. We did a Russell's 15 from the first batch they released, and Stag Junior from 2021 fall release.
I thought it was good.
I
also enjoyed it yesterday.
That was a fun flight. Yeah.
I was just sitting on the couch and Phil just started bringing me whiskeys yesterday.
Good night, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
What am I drinking? And then I very much enjoyed the flight.
This is what I do whenever I'm preparing samples to ship out. I'll just start bringing these teeny tiny sample bottles, these little glasses, over there to her and just setting things around. And we like to send out the stuff that we really like. And so I know she's going to have a good time with those flights whenever I'm putting them together. You had a lot of fun yesterday. You enjoyed that very much.
What do I think?
You got super distracted and you were like, you know what? I don't want to read this book anymore. Let's have some whiskey and watch TV.
Yeah, let's watch Tournament of Champions.
And it was great. Yeah. With Guy Fieri.
Not my favorite.
Thank you, CJ. Appreciate it.
So funny.
Oh, look at this. David says he'd be my wife any day, every day.
Yeah.
Dave would be a great wife. Don't you think?
Sure.
Does
he cook?
I bet he orders food really good.
Yeah, I know food really good.
He tells jokes.
He does tell jokes. He writes songs.
He would serenade me.
Yeah, I don't do that. Oh no, I sometimes
you sing some songs. Yeah,
I have a really bad job of rhyming words. I don't rhyme. Rhyme.
Julie will sometimes attempt to freestyle a song.
I'm not good. I would not be good on their channel.
She likes to use the word "everybody," which is one of the hardest words to sneak into a phrase of a song and then also to rhyme with. But she does it a lot.
Well, I panic. I definitely panic.
How's David's carrot cake? Peach Coke wants to know.
Yeah,
and I'd like to know.
That's true.
As well,
that might be the defining. Yeah,
WhiskeyTube misses whiskeychannel.com so much.
I miss them.
We miss them. We miss.
We talk about them weekly.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like taking things seriously out there, but there's a lot of fun. You know, Bourbon Junkies are always fun. We always enjoy them.
Yeah.
Mash and Drum. He likes to tell a joke and hang out and have some fun.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of seriousness out there.
I'm not serious.
I feel like we're in the middle, but there are extremes on both sides, and you need all that balance.
I would agree. I know
for a healthy whiskey tube.
I'm just here for the fun.
Yes.
You're here for more serious stuff. Like you learn things and you like to share. I just enjoy drinking what you put in front of me.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not poisonous.
I mean, only in really large doses. David will make sure you're well taken care of. I believe it. I believe he would sing me to sleep every night. Boyd Mason, like, cheers. Thanks a lot. I'd be the lady's husband. That's nice. But how good is David's carrot cake? See, everybody wants to know. David, would you make me a carrot cake? Exactly what would you put in it?
They were not here for the carrot cake thing. I talked extensively about my...
What's your cream cheese frosting recipe?
Yeah. I do have to look that up. I don't think it was the same as Stacy's.
Here, see, Kathy gets it. You got to sing to the animals.
Yeah.
Yes. Norman used to get a lot of songs. Mavis gets some. There were a lot of Norman songs.
She is very disappointed almost daily.
No, yeah, the frowns.
She's very frowny.
She's not impressed by really anything that we do.
No. Yeah. At all. She's at all impressed by us.
Good night, Beer Bird. He put a dent in that Still Austin pick tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
can't blame you for that. I'm doing the same thing. You're my cream cheese. No, I'm not going to do that joke either. How handy are you? That's a good question too. Favorite whiskey of these four? Do you have one?
They're all very different.
Super different. Yeah.
The one that I think I'm most excited about is the one finished in McCarthy's.
Yeah, the Trails End 8 finished in McCarthy's peated American single malt.
Yeah, I just think that there's something really unique and interesting about it.
That's what I'm on right now.
And you can't get it. I mean, I think that's my thing. Like
the rarest bourbon release of the year.
Yeah, I just don't think that we're gonna have something that tastes like that. I'm not saying that the rest of them aren't all killers because
they are. They're crushers.
I mean, we picked them and I love them. I just think there's something really unique about it. And for me, like there's just something a little bit different and exciting about that pick.
It's not like anything else.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We don't even do it justice with our tasting notes, I don't think. This one is
we're just chill today.
It's so unique. It's so amazing. I
really love that Jimmy Red, by the way.
I
know Kurt was on earlier, and I was tempted to ask him to tell us all about his the picks that he made today.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put him on the spot.
John wants to know what the shirt says. Average at best. Run Co.
Average is best.
Average at best.
Yeah.
You can go to runaverage.com. It's a new YouTube and Spotify podcast coming out. Ultra running based ish. They're all about low expectations over there, and that's why they gave me a shirt.
Yeah.
Glad that everybody enjoyed the live. I think people had fun tonight.
I had a great time.
If you give us a scale of 1 to 10, how much
6.
did you enjoy me tonight, and how much did you enjoy Julie
6
tonight?
How much did you enjoy Mavis? 10.
Yeah,
she did
Mavis
nothing.
No, she threatened to spill things.
Yeah, she's over here hanging out. This was really great. We normally I was gonna say we normally don't do live streams.
It's been a while. It's been a couple of months.
I feel like I'm in a good spot now, like with work. Yeah, sorry.
Swatting at you.
That maybe we could do more.
You want to do more live streams?
Yeah.
Should we have another one next week?
Maybe. It was fun. I had a really great time. For your birthday, we're gonna do a concert. We're gonna drink some whiskey. We're gonna eat some carrot cake. Does that sound like a good birthday for you?
Can't think of anything that would be better for me.
Great.
Yeah. There'll be a cat involved?
Yeah, she lives here.
Yeah, fantastic. A lot of big numbers here. Whiskey music, sensible here. A 9 and a 9. Always room for improvement. That I appreciate.
Yes.
Although Steve gave one of us an 11, I'm guessing it's you.
It's your birthday. You should get the 11.
More Julie live streams, less Phil live streams. I think we're all in for that.
I'm not good though. Like I'm not a.
Julia gave us a 12+, but that's because she won the flight.
She did win the flight, so I think she's a little bit biased on that. I have said this before, where I don't know if we've done it on real live streams, like live live streams, or like our Patreon live streams.
Yes.
Where you've gone away.
Oh, I'll just go for a walk sometimes.
And then I'm like just sitting there going like, do. I have a lot to say, just not when you're not sitting.
I was thinking about this the other day, way back on our very first live stream, which we didn't know what in the world we were doing, but we were on for like 3 or 4 hours. And at some point I was like, I think we need to take a break because I have to go to the bathroom. And
I was like, no bathroom breaks.
But you got up and like went to get a pizza from the door, and I went to the bathroom, and it was like 3 minutes of dead space. Nothing happening.
Were people still there?
Yes.
Yeah. I can relate to that.
It was ridiculous. I remember the next day, because we'd been on for so long, it was a little bit of a tipsy night. The next day I remember watching the playback and being like, we got to get a lot better at this. Maybe not going for 4 hours next time.
You mean so like every quarter we do a live stream and we just gotta do whatever we did today?
Yes, exactly.
This is why, just hanging in there.
Sure. Kathy Huey's checking out for the night. Kathy, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to hang out with you.
Love you, Kathy. Thanks for joining us.
John says, why don't you make 10 the loudest? Well, I'll go to 11.
Go to 11.
I love that movie. G-Man says, Phil, the Pete brings you down a few notches. Julie for the win. G-Man, one thing I know about him, excellent palate, but absolutely despises some of the more exciting flavors in the whiskey world. Is what I discovered. And we love G-Man. We had the absolute pleasure of spending time with him in DeKalb, Illinois, and Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, he went to the Carrie's anniversary. Did you say it was, what year was it?
What was it? 25th anniversary, I believe, of Carrie.
Our friend who lives literally.
JT and Beth were there.
They said 30 seconds. And I was like, there's no way they only live 30 seconds from there. Timed it.
Yeah,
30
it's a
seconds.
walk. It's a
across the alley.
We literally stumbled out their back door with a drink, and they were like, "Okay, we're here," and we're like, "Oh, we got to dump the drinks now."
It was really 30 seconds. They didn't tell us about that.
CN just found us and subscribed. Thank you, CN. Cheers.
Yes, thank you.
Live is 2 hours and it's been great. There you go. When's the last time we did a 2-hour live stream? I think it's been a minute.
You tend to cut me off at some point. Not you, but like, or maybe I cut myself off because if we get too long, then I have too many drinks, and then
yeah, it
we
can
have
be
too much fun.
It can go on a little bit long, especially because we don't have dinner until after our streams.
Yeah.
I
did eat lunch at like 3:30 though today.
Look, Phil has a voice that should be on radio, like a wacky morning show.
That's both a compliment and not a compliment.
What I like about Phil is it sounds like he sounds like the type of guy that could read me the traffic report.
But you do have a voice for radio.
I have a face for radio too. Eric C, great live tonight. Happy birthday. Well, cheers to you. Cheers to Ruby.
Thank you. We'll keep you posted on the McCarthys and the Trails End.
Indeed. Tim and Teresa out of here too.
Yep.
Everybody's checking out. There's no such thing as too many drinks. Respectfully,
on Monday.
Disagree.
Depends
I was looking at my litany of meetings coming up tomorrow, and I was like, ugh, we're gonna have to shut it down pretty early tonight.
Sorry. Let's put a pizza in.
Kira just said that I have a super sexy voice. Compliment of the night for me.
Oh, I've said some nice things. No, I haven't.
Repeat one.
I said you made a great pick. I don't know.
The Fireball Shots live stream with the Whiskey Channel. That was one of the only collabs we ever did on this channel.
Did we actually do a Fireball?
We did a live stream with them, and we pulled some Fireball out of the freezer.
We have 2 still in the freezer.
Yeah, you guys want to do one right now?
Live stream.
You want to join?
We save them for our big hikes when we climb Tumalo or Bachelor, which we have not done in a few years, which is why they're still sitting in our freezer.
CPA Whiskey in the house. Great to see you. Yeah, CJ, next time. Absolutely. We'll be back to Chicago. We have too many peeps there.
You say that.
Peep is what people call them, right? Friends? Family?
Yeah, 40-year-olds do.
Oh no.
See,
that's what young people do, because I'm way over 40 now. You're still giving me the benefit of the doubt, and I'll take it.
I know. I'm still always older than you.
That is true. Yeah, I'm married to an older woman. What is each of our favorite bourbons? I'll tell you mine.
Oh, go for it.
I'll give you my top 2, and they're both from Heaven Hill. The greatest bourbon of all time, in my opinion, is Heaven Hill 17-year bourbon. And number 2 is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B520.
B520.
Love it. Those are my 2.
Heaven Hill 17. Do we still have that?
Yeah, I got it in the other room because it doesn't fit on the shelf because it's got that super tall box.
Oh, I do remember that. That's like your number 1.
And I think that it is an exquisite representation of huge flavors in delicious bourbon. It's accessible.
You practice that.
It's accessible. It's utterly delicious, and it's the best bourbon that I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by that. We always get asked that question, what's your favorite bourbon or whatever, and I literally come up blank every time. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I like drinking.
I was gonna make a
joke I just
about,
I like drinking.
I was gonna make a joke about it's my birthday. All I want is a 17-year-old bourbon.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible joke.
No, it was a terrible joke.
That. Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah. Well, whiskeychannel.com is in here, and
they bring out the worst in you, honestly. They did bring out the worst in you. That's a terrible.
No, this 17-year for me, and the Elijah Craig B520, and I bet I know what your 2 favorites are.
And what do you think?
I think one of them is right behind your head. It's the Bellmead Reserve Bourbon 108.3 proof and Old Forester 1910.
What about my Wonderback? I just said it was in my top.
Oh, that's right. Wonderback Batch 5. Yeah.
I think currently that's my favorite thing that I'm drinking. The Wonderback number 5 that nobody can drink.
That's fair.
And Peach Coke is going to buy out all of Central Oregon's
in exchange for cake. We're going to get it. Cake. We're going to get some.
Not a euphemism, real carrot cake.
Yeah.
Peach Coke will bring you a slice.
This still Austin Rye is right up there. This is so good.
That
bright nose is thrilling.
What do you think about throwing a pizza in the oven?
You want pizza tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. because I was thinking about tacos because you fried those chicken thighs last night and we have leftover refried beans.
Yeah.
And we got the tortillas, we got some tomatoes, we got some avocados.
That'd be good for a salad. It's like a salad, like a lunch.
That's somewhere off in the future. Okay, so a pizza tonight.
Yeah.
All right, pizza it is. There you go, Russ. I know you were going to ask. Now you know. Yeah, there you go. That's where I'm at with Best Bourbons. You satisfied?
I had a great time.
I did too. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who joined us and everybody who has contributed samples to us over the years where we've learned so much about what's out there. We would have no idea what to do when we hit the road if it wasn't for you all sharing things with us. So thank you for that. And everybody that contributed got into the giveaway tonight. Julia, big congratulations to you. I hope you love it.
Yes, that's so exciting.
We'll get it out the door pretty quick. And there is still some Still Us and Rye left in the store. We're about 3 to 4 weeks away from the Trails End picks hitting the store. And that'll be the end of our picks for this year. And so a huge thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. I had a great time. What a fun birthday I'm having.
Oh, good.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, I will make that cake that I keep talking about.
I'm looking forward to that.
Now it's written down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can talk about it, but if there needs to be like some evidence that you're going to do it, otherwise,
right?
There's nothing to hold you to your word.
Everybody's going to see that photo of me just like holding my birthday cake.
We'll post it on Instagram. Phil's going to be like, look at that.
They're going to say, here's a parlance of our times for the young people. Phil is caked up.
Here's what I'm going to say. And my sister has told me this before because I tried to make a pot pie once. Not easy.
No.
Not easy. She goes, that's the grossest looking pot pie I've ever seen, but I'm sure it tasted delicious.
She lives in London. Well, how are you going to, I mean.
Well, they're probably.
Didn't they come from Scotland?
They probably came out like making pie crusts. I don't know. Like, you know, whatever. And it was gross. I'm not going to lie. And I try to make, I try to like think about my inner patisserie.
Julia Child.
Or whatever. And try to make like beautiful, like the frosting like has like waves or whatever. It doesn't really work out that way. So it's not going to be beautiful, but it's going to taste great.
I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'm already here for it. I'm so excited. Look at this. A new member, Whiskey Music, is on the van.
Also,
on the road with us.
If you're in Central Oregon, we're going to Bad Religion on Wednesday. We'll see you there.
Yeah. Look us up. Julia will be the one in the pit throwing people around while everybody around her goes, there's no pit here. There's Central Oregon. You're in the lawn. We don't do this here.
We're all old and white and we sit in chairs. And we're like, I know, got to go back to Chicago.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. We had a great night and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.